My entire childhood. I grew up bouncing between my mom and my grandma in Texas. My mom was on drugs most of my early life, so when things got bad, and they always did, we'd end up staying with my grandma and grandpa. I never really had a home, just places I stayed depending on who was still holding it together. My mom's boyfriend Jason was a monster. He'd torture us for punishment. He'd make us stand on our tiptoes with tacks under our feet, and if we dropped down, those tacks would go into us. That was my childhood. That was normal. Eventually, I moved in with my grandparents. I thought things might be better, but they weren't. My grandpa got tired of having kids around and started getting violent. I remember one time I accidentally broke a window. He grabbed me by the neck, slammed me against the wall, and choked me. I was a kid. I didn't know how to process any of that. When I was around 7, the state stepped in. I got put into a foster home in Texas. They didn't hit me, but they messed with me mentally. They'd say things like, "This is why your mom chose drugs over you." That kind of thing wrecks your self-worth. I started believing maybe I wasn't worth loving. Maybe I was the problem. Eventually, my brother was placed in the same home, and later we were sent to live with our other grandpa in Alaska. We hoped that would be our shot at something better. It wasn't. It started with yelling and slapping, but turned into beatings. He used whatever was nearby, brooms, extension cords. He once hit my older brother in the head with a pipe wrench. Left a gash. One day he came at me with a broom and I finally fought back. He called the cops, lied to them, and got my siblings to say I attacked him. I was taken away again. After that, it was more foster homes. I stopped caring about school, about anything. I started getting into trouble for skipping, just doing whatever. That's when the state sent me to a mental health facility in Utah. Highland Ridge. That place was worse than any home I'd ever been in. They kept us drugged up, zombified. If you talked back or even just said something the wrong way, they'd restrain you, code for beating you down, throwing you into solitary, and injecting you with sedatives until you were unconscious. I was there for 7 months. 7 months of trauma that still affects me today. I can't walk into a hospital or a locked place without feeling like I'm back there. The only way out was agreeing to go back to my grandpa's. So I did. I lived every day scared of messing up again, scared of going back to that hell. And I was still getting abused in that house. Through all of that, the foster homes, the beatings, the neglect, the mental hospital, I still went to school. Or at least, I tried. I've been to 11 different middle schools and high schools. 11. Constantly moving. Constantly being the new kid. And somehow, through all of it, I still graduated with a 3.7 GPA. I didn't have a mom cheering me on. I didn't have a safe place to study. I didn't even have peace in my own mind most of the time. But I had drive. I had something in me that refused to quit. That's what people don't see when they look at me. They see a quiet kid, maybe even a little distant. But they don't see the war I fought just to get to where I am. I'm still here. And I'm not done yet.